What's up guys, it's Risky here. Welcome back to another Call of the Wild video on my channel here today. We are back with another noob guide, and today figured since I haven't done it yet, we're gonna show you a little bit how to do some bow hunting. I'm not the greatest at this. If you ever seen one of my videos where I'm running around doing some hunting on this game, I'm normally never ever using a bow. But when I do use a bow, I am normally rocking the coder, however the hell you say it, the CB65. Don't know how to say that. Hephaestus, something like that. The red one, basically. It looks really cool in my opinion, and I'm always running the Bright Sight rangefinder bow sight. You get this bow and this sight with the high-tech hunting pack. Not a lot of people will have this unless you have the DLC, and I recommend you get it if you want to make bow hunting a little bit easier. The sight is very nice because you can basically just get a range. All you got to do, I'm on PC, so all I have to do is hit E, and it'll tell you far. But if you're a little bit closer than that, like we'll say this thing right here, at E, it'll tell you that's 26 meters, and you can see a new green dot will pop up, and that is where you're gonna want to aim. Just makes life a lot easier. But if you're there for more of a challenge, then you can always use the other, like the 3-pin or the 5-pin, or I think there's also just a single pin sight too. The good thing about this sight though, as long as you're close enough and you can range it properly, it does make it a lot easier to take long range shots. That's why I really do enjoy using the rangefinder sights so much. Also, while we're crawling up here, we can go over here to the perks, and you can see I do have some archery perks equipped right now. But if you don't have these perks, don't worry. It doesn't matter. You can still bow hunt just fine without them. It's just having those perks definitely will make it a little bit easier. We're coming in on 100 meters here. I want to get just under 100 meters before I take a shot, and I'll show you exactly how I like to do this once we get a little bit closer. Now, I don't really recommend you taking shots super far away, as it's just going to make the velocity of the arrow go down. It's not going to hit as hard, so the closer you can get, the better, for obvious reasons. But sometimes, like right now, we're literally across the freaking lake or whatever right here, and the only way to get on the other side is to go way the hell down there. So we're right at 90 meters here. Let's get up and get in this tree. We want to stay prone. We don't want to stand up quite yet, because these things go attentive or whatever, they're going to start running away, and we don't want that. We want to wait until they turn broadside, and right now they're just chilling for us, so we should be able to get a nice angle for a beautiful shot. I do have some other guides that I have created, like shot placement guides, best perks, things like that. If you want to check them out, there is a whole playlist on my YouTube channel for noob guides, and if you're new to the game and you need some tips, definitely go check those videos out. They're pretty helpful. So we're about 80 meters roughly. So what I like to do, if you have the zeroing perk, zero out as far as you can and then hit the range button, and now you can see I have that green mark on the sight now. So he's broadside. I'm going to keep marking him, let go of the draw for a second, regain my breath, and he's actually standing broadside. Oh, and he started moving again. Okay, we're going to give it just a second until he turns broadside. We don't want to take a shot at that angle. Now with a bow, you definitely want to wait until they are pretty much perfectly broadside, because any little angle... Oh. There we go. Oh, we dropped him. I forgot to account for the wind with that first shot. So you can see how the wind is blowing to my right, so I have to put the arrow a little bit to the left of where I want to hit, and then it will hit on target. This is how rare I do bow hunting in this game, because I completely forgot that wind will actually affect the direction of your arrow. Same thing goes for bullets too. Oh my god, he's just standing there. This is a perfect opportunity. So he's about 54 meters. Oh, all right, we'll get you too. Sure, if you just want to stand there and be dumb, I'll shoot you too. But anyways, this is the first guy we shot that we missed the first shot on. I'm sure most of you guys will understand this, but for those of you that don't, you can see the wind direction is down there in the corner with the compass. Whichever way that green arrow is pointing is the way the wind is blowing. So the wind is blowing this way right now. When I took that first shot from, how long was that, like 80 meters or something, I was aiming directly where I wanted it to be, which was right behind the shoulder, which with the wind blowing the opposite direction caused the arrow to hit like way over here. So I had to make up for that by aiming to the left of where I want to hit, just a tad. Obviously, depending on how far you are will affect how much you need to adjust your aim. So hopefully that explains it. It's not really that complicated. We didn't land the most amazing shot that I thought we did, since we did hit him in the spinal cord, which is actually a really good shot. Realistically, that's a beautiful shot, but in the game, they don't count it for the check, but that doesn't matter. We still got him down for the example. I probably aimed a little bit too high, obviously, but if I would have been a little bit lower, that would have went and got him in the lungs. That's a good thing about bow hunting these larger animals, is their lungs are just so big. So you literally just aim anywhere in this general direction and you'll be able to hit them. Most of the time, these 600 grain arrows will be able to go through this shoulder blade right here as long as you're close enough. If you watch my shot placement guide video, that will also help explain all that stuff as well. Now this one we made a little bit better shot on. That is actually a beautiful shot. We went through the ear, we gave him a piercing, and through both shoulder blades. Well, not quite through that one, but basically, and through both lungs. That is a beautiful shot right there for that quartering towards you angle. So bow hunting in this game really isn't that hard. There's not much to explain, really. All you have to do is just pay attention to your wind. Make sure you're adjusting for the windage and the distance properly. The rangefinder sight definitely helps with that a lot, but if you are using the 3-pin or the other sights that don't have the rangefinder, it's definitely much harder. Realistically, if you are shooting at something, you want to be with the wind. So if you're facing this way, the wind is going straight with your arrow, and it's going to actually help your arrow fly faster and farther because the wind is obviously helping push it along. If you're shooting into the wind, it's going to slow it down. Realistically, I don't know if that actually affects it in this game. I think it actually does. I'm pretty sure they did that realistically. So just keep that in mind. If you are shooting at an angle, you know, with the wind hitting you from the side here, you will have to adjust and it will throw your arrow off. Also, always shoot broadside or quartering towards you shots. A lot of times it's not a very good idea to shoot an animal that's facing you straight on with a bow. It just typically doesn't penetrate all the way through. But then again, it does depend on what animal you are shooting. So there you have it. There's a little bow guide. Not really much to it. As long as you follow the key points that I pointed out in this video, you will be good to go. Bow hunting is a lot of fun in this game. Definitely saves you from spooking a lot of animals in the area, but also it does just take a little bit of extra time to get closer and to call animals in and stuff. That's why you normally don't see me running around with a bow, just because I like shooting things with a gun. It's just a lot more fun to me. If you guys did enjoy this and found it useful, make sure you like it, subscribe. It helps me out a bunch. We're almost to 30,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. Appreciate that a lot. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Later.